What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I want to talk about if this show can actually be better, or will it be better than WandaVision. So, it's obviously kind of a multi-layered question. It depends on what you think of these two characters. It depends on what you think about WandaVision, because if you hated WandaVision, or you hated maybe the ending and it kind of ruined the show for you, which I do know there's people out there that think that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you are that person, then I think it would probably be pretty darn easy to beat that show. If you're not that person, or if you really loved WandaVision all the way through, then maybe it's a little bit harder. So I want to go through that in this video. As always, make sure if you guys are new here, and I want to cover this show. We'll see how it works. Normally my videos when I cover these shows are not very good, okay? I think that maybe if there's like a Pirates TV show, if there was a certain kind of Star Wars stuff, I think people would, or Harry Potter, I think people would watch a little bit more, but just the way that it is now doesn't get that much views, but I'm definitely interested in covering it. Let me know if you guys want me to in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you guys have the bell icon turned on. Make sure you guys are following me over on Twitter. That's right, the push continues. Podcast Now 15 is my Twitter handle. The link for that will be in the description below. So we have to talk about WandaVision really fast and to kind of get it out of the way, but to compare it to, okay? I loved WandaVision. The first two episodes I actually really liked. They were nothing like too special. They were not like unique, I would say, in almost any way, okay? Besides obviously the characters and stuff. But I remember a lot of people. I think everybody kind of remembers, right? Not everybody was impressed with those first two episodes. A lot of people were saying some pretty mean things about Marvel. Not a lot of people were very. I wouldn't say not a lot. There were people online that were very loud that were not confident in that it was going to get better, okay? And it quickly did. I would say, maybe episode 7 or 8, like maybe, some of them could be swapped with each other, but I would say from 1 through 6, at least, maybe 7, there was easily every single episode was better than the week before, okay? And then maybe like 7, 8, 9, you can kind of swap around. Maybe you put 9 if you hated it. Maybe you can put it down like towards the bottom, however you want to do it. But I would say the general perception of the show was that it was really, really good in the middle, but that it should have, hopefully it was building towards something, and it kind of did, and also kind of didn't. I talked about my impressions about, by the way, the finale, in a video last week, so you guys can check that out if you want to, but I really enjoyed it. I really did. I loved the show. I'm not happy with how they used Evan Peters. I'm not happy with the idea that there were a lot of things that they could have done and they didn't do, and I get it. Those are my expectations. Those are fan expectations that they didn't reach. At the same time, I mean, that's literally human life. That like we watch something and we expect certain things out of it, and if we don't get it, we're either gonna be happy or disappointed or upset, whatever, depending on what we get. Okay, so I would say I really liked it, but there were some problems with it, and I say that because it kind of leaves the door open a little bit for this show, Falcon and Winter Soldier, to be better than it. Now, I will say my opinion, I guess, of this show for the last many, many months, and including right now, even when I'm recording this video, is I'm excited for it. In fact, as the days get on, go on, I am more excited for the show every single day. But I wouldn't say I'm even remotely close to as excited for this show as I was for WandaVision. And I guess that's going into it. Like going into episode 1 of WandaVision, I was like, all right, buckle up. And it's hard to compare my excitement. So like in between episodes 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6, and really all of them, that entire week that we'd have to wait every single week was excruciatingly painful. You know what I mean? Like, at least for me. Like, I was like, oh my God, it's not Friday yet. Like, can it please be Friday? And I think that's special. Now, I don't watch, honestly, I don't even watch all that much TV. That's very, very special to me that a show is able to do that. And, I love the MCU. I have a lot of problems with it, too. I'm not, like, just a person that, like, bows at their feet and says, like, everything they do is amazing. I think there's plenty of problems. I'm not sold on the future of where they're going with different characters and different movies and TV shows. I'm not sold on it at all, okay? So I think I'm kind of a little bit unique in the fact that I just say it straight, right? If I like something, I'm going to like it. If I don't like something, I'm going to say that as well, okay? And so flat out, I'm just not as excited for this show as I was for WandaVision. But again, it's hard to, now this is going to be shorter. This is going to be 6 episodes. It's going to be hard, it is hard actually, to compare right now to the in-between episodes feeling that we had in WandaVision. Really, the only thing we can talk about is how do you feel right now leading into this show versus how you felt right like a week week before leading into WandaVision. And a thing that does make me excited, though, is I feel like part of the reason why I'm not all that much, I am excited, but I'm not all that much excited. And I think the reason is, like, these two characters are cool. I like them. I don't love them. I know not everybody was sold on Vision specifically. I think there was actually quite a few people that wasn't sold on a Scarlet Witch or Wanda or whatever you want to call her, right? But I think that, at least for me, I really love these characters. I've always loved these. I mean, ever since really for actually both of them, right? Age of Ultron. I've liked them quite a bit. And I liked Wanda obviously way more than Vision, but this show elevated both of them to top 5, top 6, top 7 characters in the MCU. I mean, it really did. It did amazing, in my opinion, for these characters. I mean, Wanda kind of always was one of my favorite ones, but now this show gives her so much more depth. So, going to Falcon and Winter Soldier, these two characters actually are pretty solid already. I don't think they're amazing. I don't think they're like top tier characters. I think they're, in my opinion, they are below what I thought of Wanda and Vision, again, a week before that show. So they still are, like, quote unquote, the underdogs, okay, here. But if these shows, I mean, obviously there's only been one, but if it has taught us anything, I think the rest of these shows is going to show us something, is that this is such a good opportunity to really develop these characters. I mean, in all honesty, these characters are getting more screen time and they're getting more development than you could probably ever get in a movie. That's actually one of the main things that what makes TV shows actually, like the pros of them. It is a massive pro, because you get, now it can be ruined because it could become boring, it could be too much, you can make characters like hateable, right? So like there's obviously things you could do wrong, but if you do it right, you are giving a character so much more attention and so much more development and time to really explore who they are. And you can never do that. I mean, maybe you could do that if they were in like 5, 6, 7, 8 movies, which some of these characters have been, like Captain America and stuff like that. Like, they've been in so many movies, they do have a lot of development, but they could have matched that with a TV show. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm excited for this, is because as of right now, I believe in their ability to elevate. So that's what I'm expecting. Like, going into this show, and after these 6 episodes, I'm hoping that they elevate these characters higher than what they are right now to me. That's kind of really my only expectation. I don't know if... See, the thing with WandaVision is, like, we had so many ideas for where that show could go. People had so many ideas. And, some of them they went, and most of them they didn't go, but at least we had that idea. I don't really know what we're expecting, and you guys can answer me in the comments, right? But at least for me, like, just talking for me, I don't even know what I'm expecting from the show. Like, am I expecting for there to be cameos? Am I expecting there to be something revolutionary that really sets up the next thing? Because, again, that's kind of the thing with WandaVision, where whether or not you thought the ending was disappointing, it did set up. So it set up her character. It set up probably the future with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and all this stuff. I mean, it still did it set up Vision, like a new Vision, all that stuff. So it did so much. And I don't know if, like, is Falcon and Winter Soldier supposed to do the same thing? Like, are we expecting it to also be a big step forward for the movies and really, like, alter things, or these characters, or are they going to have conclusions to other characters? Like, that'll be very interesting, because, to be honest with you, I don't really know what to expect. I don't even know what to think about it. So I'm going in almost with my expectations at 0. Okay, now I don't think I'm expecting nothing. I'm expecting, again, to really see these two characters develop. And it's going to be, I think, more of like an action-y thing, but that doesn't mean it can't have something big in it, right, that changes things up. So we'll have to see what it does for sure. I'm very, very, again, excited for Friday. We only got 6 episodes. I think most of them are supposed to be like an hour long, though, or I think that's like the minimum. So hopefully we're in for a really, really good time. And also, you got to think, like, this show is not supposed to be WandaVision, right? It is supposed to be different. So that's, I guess, a thing to keep in mind as well. We'll see what happens. So let me know, guys, in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think this show will be better? You think this show will be worse? What are your expectations for it going in? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys have the bell icon turned on so you know all these videos go up. If you guys, again, want to follow me over on Twitter, PodcastNow15 is my Twitter handle. Link for that is in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next one.